actually sucks so bad.
He's not my mate.
Whose mate
Hello, and welcome to episode 8 of the Sunday Dust Up. Today,
Welcome.
it is the great debate. But we'll start off like we usually do. Lachlan, how dusty are you today?
Yeah, we're not dusty. We had a few beers last night watching the rugby and other stuff. Pretty much just chill day drinking throughout the day, and we had a few cocktails, a few beers, a few long whites. It was
Yummy.
a quiet night. It was pretty good. So yeah, we're not dusty today.
Fantastic.
Could we sleep in this morning though? But yeah, yourself, France, what did you get up to? You dusty this morning?
I had a little barbecue, which was actually awesome. Like, it was taco, so like they brought all the meat and
done.
stuff, and we literally just like
Mean.
brought some avocados and capsicum, and like they
Nice.
made an elite like chicken. Where'd you go?
Where'd you go? Oh, there we go. There we go. I'm back.
We got like chicken and like steak tacos, and it's like actually so good, like awesome.
That's mine.
They were like
That's
called
mate.
night like 10 or like pretty early, and it was just like pretty wholesome.
Nice. How good.
Right. So
Right.
first talk today. You've heard it all over the internet. Are there more wheels or doors?
There are more
Lockie.
wheels.
Doors. There's
There are
definitely
more.
more.
There are
doors.
more wheels, my guy.
Okay. Why?
can't-
Why are there more wheels?
Right. I'm gonna say the first one. Lego Group, biggest exporter of wheels in the world. I did some maths before.
Are they? No, a wheel has to be on an axis though. You can't just have if it's a wheel by itself, it has to be on an axis actually moving. So
Oh,
Lego,
okay. That's
if-
it. Okay,
they got to
let's
still be together. If it's
establish.
together, if it's still built, wheel. If it's just chilling like a tire, not wheel.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
How many of
So
them
it
are
has
still
to
built?
be. So it has to be. How many are still built? I don't know.
Not much.
But all right, we'll need to set some ground rules for your doors then too.
Okay.
Post boxes are not doors.
Yes, they are. What do you mean? It's
They're post
on a
boxes.
hinge.
No. Not the ones you pull out. I've seen those being called doors as well. And they're like, no,
no.
that's not
A
counting.
door has to be on a hinge and swing.
Yep.
Just
Right.
Get like an entrance, something
And
else.
to lead. Yeah. Right. Sweet. Right. Well, all the wheels
Wheels
that
have to move
Lego
across
had
the
made.
ground. Wheels have to assist
No.
with the movement across the ground.
Not across. Okay. What about the carriers, like cargo carriers? All the wheels in there that move stuff across there. Do you count those as well?
Yeah.
Or no?
Helps them move across the
Yeah.
ground.
Yep.
I'm not counting wheels in,
Conveyor
like
belts.
drawers. Like in drawers,
Conveyor-
those wheels don't count.
They're still wheels. They're on an axle, as you said.
But they're not moving across the ground.
They
are
help with movement. They help with movement.
Not across the ground. If you look at the dictionary, it says across the ground.
Mm,
And I'm not counting
Let's
drawers
have a-
as doors either. Drawers aren't doors because it's not a hinge.
I'm not counting the drawers in the door. I'm not counting the drawer as a wheel. I'm counting the wheels in the drawers.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Wheel. Definition. You got me there. Circular object that revolves on an axle and is fixed below a vehicle or other object to enable it to move it easily across the ground.
Was that? What's that saying again? Ground. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I know what I'm talking about.
All right.
I'm an expert.
All right. So what about the drawers or at the bottom drawer with the wheels at the bottom? You counting that too? Yeah. Yes.
Like the wheels that the drawers sit on. Yeah, that's safe. Like
Yep,
once again, moving
No,
across
I'm
the
still
ground.
wheels. Still wheels.
No way.
All the cars in the world. All the cars.
Cancel, bro. Look at the doors. There's doors on cars.
Yeah, there's only 4. Only 4. 18 wheelers.
No, the back boot. The
Planes.
back boot counts as the door.
All right, 5. There's still more. Nah.
Yeah. Okay.
Give me some. Give me a massive.
Cruise ships. How many doors are in cruise ships?
How many
Heaps.
cruise ships are in the world? Fuck all.
No, like they're pretty big though. What about like a
Yeah.
PO box? Like those, those rooms of like PO boxes, but it's just like doors on doors or doors.
Mm.
Kitchen cupboards. Doors in a house. Shower doors. Toilet seats.
That's not a door. That's a no. That's a seat. That's not a door. That's a seat.
That's
That's
on a
not a
hinge
door.
and it stops entry. That sounds like a door.
But it's not called a door.
Neither's a cupboard. but it's a door.
Covered door. No, I'm not counting a toilet. The toilet does not count.
Okay, well, fine. I'll let you have that one.
Yeah.
Disagree, but I'll let you have it.
No.
Like a microwave door, fridge door, like a home. If like if I go around and count all the doors in my like little flat, there'll be heaps. So many.
No.
Think about it.
No, I still don't. I don't like it. No.
Okay, I want to get some wheels then. Have you some wheels?
And it was, yeah, see, the thing is that from your prescription of it, that it has to be
You
built
mean
up
the
already.
you mean the dictionary definition of a wheel?
Mm.
See,
See, it gives us, yeah, see the pictures of it. Just give it a plain wheel without anything else. It's not like a,
No, but that's irrelevant. Irrelevant. Or else you can just say like, look, this is a wheel, circular wheel. It's not.
well, you can use it to go across things.
But
See,
it's
like
not
the
on.
drink
But it's
bottle over
not. Being,
there.
it's not being used for that though.
But it can be.
Yeah, it can
But
be,
it's
but it
not.
doesn't mean it is.
But a wheel is intended to be, but it doesn't have to be. It's not defined as, a wheel is not defined as it must be on an axle for it to be called a wheel.
It does. It does have to be on an axle for it to be a wheel, or else it's just a circle.
No, it's a wheel.
No, rubbish. That is rubbish.
No,
No way.
I don't care. No, I don't like.
I
I don't.
refuse to accept that everything that's circular can be like, no, it's a wheel.
Well, not everything that's circular. I didn't say that.
But where do you draw the line? Where do you draw the line?
Something that is intended to be used as a wheel.
Okay, so you know those like big piles of like tires they just dump. Do those count?
Yeah, that's a tire. That's a tire, not a wheel.
Okay, I agree with that. But
Yeah,
it has
that's,
to be on.
That's not a wheel.
It has to be on an
It
axle.
has to be built up so that it can be that once you apply it to something, then it is used as it's intended to be used. A wheel, like all those wheels that people, you don't call like, oh yeah, I need a new wheel. Like you go into a bike shop, I need a new wheel. They don't give you the whole end of the frame,
give you
the
a tire.
fork, the thing. They give you the whole thing if you need a new wheel, and it's the thing that it revolves around. I do get how it needs to be revolving around something, but if it doesn't become a wheel when you put an axle through it, it's already a wheel.
I can see where you're coming from.
Yes.
Don't like it though.
I know you don't like it, but it's the truth.
Okay, so
Like Google search wheels. I guarantee you it will come up with wheels and not something that will not have a. I've got it right here actually. I can
you
even
just
share the
I know,
screen
it'd just
if
be
you
like a
want.
plain wheel with nothing on it.
It will be a wheel and it will not have, some of them are connected to things. Like,
But
what
like
about a
okay,
hamster wheel? They don't have things running through that actual wheel.
yeah they
Got
do.
something connected to it.
Yeah,
Not
they do.
through it. Not all of them. They've
How do
got
they
things connected onto the side and then they spin like that.
Yeah,
There's
that's
nothing
that's
going
an
through
axle,
it.
bro. If it's on the side, it's an axle. If it's
It's
connected,
not
it's an
going through
axle.
it. Yeah, right. That was a bit of a
But is that
stretch.
helping it
But
move
yeah.
across the ground? Is that helping it move across the ground? No.
Well, it depends what you
Just
mean by
spinning.
ground.
Like a surface.
Yeah, so the drawers on the surface then. So the
No, bro,
wheels
this
and the drawers.
the drawers.
It's a
the
surface.
drawers. No, it's this. It has to be like a ground or like a level or like so like on like a second floor of a house. You've got your drawers have the wheels on the bottom. Yeah, they count because
Yeah.
they're moving it across the surface. You can't just like
Yeah, no, that's a
whack
surface,
it
but it's a
inside.
wheel. It's helping it move across a surface. If you're defining things to ground, then like,
But I don't want to define things to ground because I agree with wheels and like the bottom of drawers being able to
yeah,
be counted.
and wheels in drawers that allow it to move. Because if it didn't have, it would be like just horrible. It just wouldn't work properly.
No, I'm trying to see the wheels in my drawers, but I actually don't understand.
Like say you had like 100 kg weight in a drawer, If you did not have wheels in those drawers, you could
Why do you
not
have
be able to
100
pull that.
kg weights in
This
your
is a
drawer?
hypothetical question.
Why do you have
Like,
that?
it
You're
helps
not, are you
something
gonna lift
move.
them out of your drawer? I want you to slide them out, you're gonna lift them
Yeah,
out? No.
yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah. Just 20 individual plates. So
Okay. But no, I don't think drawers should count.
look,
Same
it
way
should, because
I'm not gonna count them as doors. You can't count them as wheels.
but they are wheels, and they're through an axle, and they're helping
But they're
things
not
move
helping
across
it
the
move
surface.
across the ground.
Does it have to be the exact earth?
No,
The
but like
exact earth.
you know what I mean. Like I'm giving you like second story buildings and like wheels on drawers that could be like upstairs. Doesn't have to be like direct earth, but like ground.
All right, we'll just
Yes,
I'm moving it across the ground. It helps. Now it's See,
No, you can't. For the bro,
Yeah.
you talk about the intended purpose. You talked about the intended purpose. It's not made to wheel across the ground, is it?
no, but without the wheels, the drawer isn't a drawer. It's just a fucking thing.
You could totally have a drawer without wheels.
You could, but it makes it a whole lot easier.
No, my drawers, right there, they
There's
don't have
wooden.
wheels in them.
If they had wheels, it'd be a lot easier to open.
No, they're already pretty easy actually. It just runs good.
Mm.
But
Drawers with wheels. Wheels work.
windows,
What about them?
do they count as doors?
Not really. I wouldn't count a window as a door. No.
Then there's no way I can accept wheels
It's a
and
fucking
doors.
window.
We're not gonna count windows.
Okay, what about the saying you're a better window than door? No, you're a better door than window.
Yeah.
They're two separate things.
Yes, but the hinges, entry,
Window,
like you
door,
need to
yeah.
exit and enter.
Yeah, a window door. Yeah, I'll give you that still. Yeah, still. No,
So
there's
if
no
I
wheels.
so if I have my window and I climb through it, now it's a door.
Yeah.
No, bro, that's rubbish. There's no way you can just like change the way you use things and then it counts.
What do you mean?
It either counts or it doesn't. You can't just be like,
Yeah,
okay.
window, door. Yeah.
So windows count as doors.
Not all window, only that they have to open though. They can't just be like a
I'm not
Regular
counting sliding
window.
ones. I'm doing ones like open.
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
Okay, sweet. I was gonna that would have see me if you said no to that. But I still reckon there's more doors.
No. Are you meaning like what about those really, really small ones that you just pop open ever so slightly that would you count that as a door?
Do they have a hinge? Like that
Yes.
stops at opening like real far? So they only open that much?
Yeah.
No, I'd say that doesn't count.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. All
But,
right.
like,
I agree with that.
If it can open
Like if you can like climb through it and make it. But see that,
Okay.
then that contradicts your PO boxes and stuff.
yeah, but PO boxes are clearly doors.
Mm.
They are. They
Yeah.
like have a hinge open.
Yeah, I gave you that.
I still reckon there's more doors.
No.
Okay. I don't include garage doors because they're not on a hinge.
No, and they're on wheels too.
No, like, but it's not moving across the ground, so it doesn't count.
I hate that reasoning because then that shuts out if so many wheels.
But it also
That's ju-
includes heaps of wheels still.
But it removes the whole purpose of using a wheel for a mechanical purpose,
Like what?
like conveyor belts or things that move things, drawers, garage
A lot
doors,
of things that move
things that
aren't-
move wheels for a mechanical purpose.
So are you counting pulleys?
I'd like to.
No,
You won't
way.
give it to me.
No way.
I fuck the dictionary, but I would define a wheel as something that revolves and something that moves and helps with a mechanical purpose.
So you're counting like gears.
No, that's a gear.
This-
You can
That's-
define it down to a toothed wheel, but I wouldn't call gears a wheel. I wouldn't call gears wheels. No. Mm,
I'm still saying with doors.
I'm still saying with wheels.
Okay, moving on then.
We'll agree. We'll agree
We'll
to
agree to
disagree.
disagree.
Yeah.
If someone has some facts that can actually prove one of our points, like please
Yeah.
pipe up because this needs to be sorted out.
This
'Cause
does. Tom needs to be
wholeheartedly
put in his
Bill's win.
place. Tom needs to be put in his place.
Next topic was an oldie but a goodie. Is water wet?
Yes. Water's wet.
Water's not wet. Even
Oh,
there's
yes!
no way. There's no
Oh
way.
wait, what is that video that I saw? The
Water is
oh.
water. Water is what makes things wet.
Okay, but what about okay? So what defines something that is wet?
Something that's like covered in water.
All right, water molecule. Is that covered with water?
Okay, like if you're gonna
You
be a
can't
cop,
argue with that. You
you're
can't
gonna
argue
be
with
a
that.
cop. It's
I'm
no,
not
but it
being a
is
cop.
water. It is water. You can't just like take away one molecule and be like, now this is wet.
You can.
No, you can't.
Water is surrounded by water molecules.
Like it's things that aren't supposed to be like it's not a liquid. You can't have a wet liquid. It's either liquid or it isn't.
No.
No. Like things that are liquids cannot be wet because they are liquids.
I'm trying to remember this video that I saw from this guy who like explained it perfectly. He was a ex TikTok, no, not TikTok, Vine guy.
Like a vine.
He did it,
Yeah.
he
From
did
like
it
ages
perfectly.
ago.
He did it perfectly. Everyone knows the video.
But water's not
Um,
wet.
What is this video?
You gotta
Because
try
that
to
video
find
is
it.
decided, and I've forgotten whether he said it was water is wet or water is not wet, and that video is defined my decision.
So he could be on the same side.
We could be on the same side. I just forgot which side he's on. Because that's like everything I go to. Is
Water wet.
yeah, Chaz Smith.
Oh yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Are you gonna watch it?
Ish.
What do you say? I want to know.
All right, yeah, he's saying water's not wet. So yeah, I agree.
Water
with
is
you.
not. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah. Yeah. To say that something is wet. Yeah, to say something that is wet means that something on the surface that causes it wet can be removed. That doesn't make sense, but it kind of did.
I understood. I
If
understood.
it can be wet, it can be removed.
Yes, and you can't remove the wet from water. Therefore, it is
Yeah, the wetness
wet.
from water.
okay.
But wait, how? No,
You can't remove the wet from water. It is wet. It is.
yeah, but then if you can't see, you can't remove the
can't-
wet from water.
you
so then it's
can't
wet,
remove the
but
wet
like-
from water. Therefore,
It is
it
wet,
is
but it's not wet
not
at
wet
the same time.
because it cannot be removed.
So you cannot remove the wetness from water, which means it's not wet. But then it. See that my brain is hurting because that sounds like that water is
So
wet.
if you can't remove the wet from something, then it sounds like it should be wet. But this argument is if you can't remove the wet, then it is not wet because it is not wet.
Yeah. Water's not wet.
Water is not wet. Water is
No.
not wet. Right. And what have you got? What have you got next? Okay, we agree on that one, which is good.
All right, that's good. That's good.
And then what have you got
All right.
next? Wasn't like more hairs on some people's heads than blades
I
of grass?
yeah, I saw that one. Like as what was it? Grass. It was blades of grass or hair on or like hair on people like little individual hair follicle things. Whatever you hair.
I reckon
hair
it
on
has to be
people.
grass though.
Yeah, I'm feeling grass as well.
Like there's so much grass in like
Hmm.
Africa where there's just like that big long dry grass for days. Like there's no way
Yeah.
there's that many people's hair on their heads. And like everyone's backyard has like grass in it.
Everyone mostly.
Most people. And then you got parks and everything. Like there's no way there's more hairs on heads than grass.
Yeah, I didn't really feel like that one was a big one. I instantly thought, yeah, there's definitely more grass.
Maybe in China where there's I've never been to China, but a lot
Yeah.
of people there, sort of thing. Maybe there's less
But yeah,
grass.
but then it goes back to your dry grass and stuff. Like there'll be
Mm.
mm,
I'm very confident that there is more grass than head on head.
mm, yeah, I agree. And then you've got one here. It's should football only refer to soccer?
No.
What are you meaning? So like should
So people say like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna go throw a football around, and they're like,
Mhm.
actually, it's a gridiron ball sort of job. Like guys like that like suck.
those people.
Yeah.
No.
I reckon football can refer to many sports because it depends like where you're from.
Football is soccer in England and yeah. Yeah, see, I'd call soccer, rugby, but then also call rugby footy or foot. But I
So
wouldn't call rugby football because it just
okay, yes or no? Does football only should football only be referred like should soccer only be referred to as football? Yes or no?
that's well, I mean, it's probably where the game comes from as a football. Like you
Yeah.
only use your feet, so that's where it's so like yeah, football.
But I like it depends where you are.
But then you've got your American football.
But in America, it's just football, and
Yeah.
then like all the rugby clubs in New Zealand are like Otago University Rugby Football Club,
Mm.
like, and everyone calls it footy.
See, I think yeah.
If you're in like,
I think
if you're
it
in
is.
Aussie,
So it's football is like the soccer and stuff. It is and then rugby football. So it's defining like rugby and then football and then American football.
yeah. And if you're in
But then
Australia,
if you just
if you
yeah.
say football, it could be like NRL, like league, or it could be Aussie rules. Like depends where you are. So I reckon football
I haven't heard rugby league called football before.
in Australia when it's real big, surely they call like rugby league footy.
I'd say they just call it league or footy.
Oh yeah, I know for a fact that they call Aussie rules footy.
Yeah.
But so I reckon it all just comes down to where you're from. So I don't reckon soccer has exclusive rights to the term football.
No, but I'd call football soccer, American football,
rugby,
and
rugby,
then rugby or footy.
and then
code.
Aussie rules, league. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's how I do it
Yeah.
as well.
All the different types of code.
Sport's good, but just once
Sport's
again,
good.
everyone has the right to call their sport footy. At the end of the day,
Most of the time.
maybe not like badminton,
No. Or tennis. Yeah.
bowling, probably not.
No.
Darts,
Duck
no.
shoot. No. Duck shooting. No.
No.
Wouldn't call that a sport anyway.
Oh, is chess a sport?
Ooh.
No.
I think it's a game.
Oh, I like that.
Chess is a game, not a sport.
Right. That's sort
So
of
would you call see I've had this come up. I've had people call golf is not a sport. Now I play a bit of golf here and there. I love my golf.
I reckon golf is a sport.
Golf is a sport when you become professional.
True. Like so it's sort of like archery.
Kind of. Yeah. See, it's not it's a game to start with, especially because it's not I'm gonna get hate for that, eh? Oh well, fuck it. It's half a sport, but a half it is. I don't know.
It's more of like a hobby, but if you get good, then it becomes a sport.
Yes.
Sort of like
Yeah.
archery, I feel like it's in the same sort of camp.
Mm.
Or like any of those sports who kind of like stand and shoot, stand, swing sort of jobs. Like lawn bowls.
Mm.
No, I feel like golf's definitely a sport. Like I
Yeah.
understand where you're coming from, but I feel like you can't class it as something that's like you can't say it's not a sport. Because then
Yeah,
you just
'cause,
cross
yeah, I
out
mean-
so many similar things, like lawn bowls or bowling
Yeah, true. Yeah, okay.
or
Yeah.
like archery or whatever, like curling is that they have
Curling's
little-
fun. I got
they have
so
little
into,
slot
who else
like-
got in so far into curling during the Winter Olympics?
it's pretty fun. It's pretty good to watch.
Curling was like, because I'd normally open the bar on Sundays, but normally I'm in isolation at the moment with COVID. So yeah, watching the curling on the TV in the morning, the slow mornings, oh, you get pretty heated. It was pretty intense, especially that.
Olympics is great for that though. Just getting like invested in things you just never would watch. Like I remember getting so
Hey.
invested in like the archery at some point. So I was like on the edge of my seat, like cheering and stuff. I'm like, I've never watched this in my life and
Like,
don't know.
this guy
at all.
sucks. He only got an 8. He only got
Yeah,
an 8.
exactly.
You
Like, he's
suck,
trash,
bro.
pointless.
Do better.
How'd you even
Do
get to the
better.
Olympics?
What are you doing here, my guy?
Yeah,
Mm,
cool. So we've got a couple
yeah,
of
that's
quizzes,
good.
and I feel like that's sort of us for the day.
Yeah.
Trying to keep it relatively short. But
Mm.
yeah, that's the great debate. Some pretty good
The great
topics.
debate.
Once again, want to hear your thoughts on some of this stuff, so feel free to pipe up.
Yeah. Leave some other debates down in the comments that we should debate.
Yeah, or if you have some
Oh.
topics you want us to discuss next week, like just let us know.
Mm. All right.
Bloody good.
Well, sign us off. Hope you had a good dust up. See you next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Subscribe.